People love a good story, but in a fast-paced city where countless amounts of sensory information pass us every day, we forget to take in our surroundings. We forget to appreciate the power of stories.
6
Million.
pages.
1.
Story. Good afternoon. I'm Alexia.
I'm Maxim.
I'm Victoria.
And I'm Leon. And we have Kelly on tech.
And today we'd like to share our story. The lack of a sense of community has become a recent barrier in making new connections. 78% of the people we surveyed don't feel connected to the Toronto community as a whole. This is why we want to allow people to expose themselves to the different stories behind each area of our city.
Due to an increase in immigration, population, and online communication, there's been a growing disconnect within the Toronto community. Our city has over 140 different languages spoken and over 200 distinct ethnic origins. This leads to cultural and language barriers between newcomers and local citizens.
Even though individuals are connected through social media, they only receive updates from their closest circle of friends, which ends up creating an online bubble. This prevents individuals from exploring opportunities outside of their social circles.
We realize just how few of us have actually taken the time to view the details of our city, from its structures to its history and of course its people. So we're taking the initiative now to encourage everyone to discover Toronto again for the first time.
I personally experienced this problem while walking down Molasses Square one day with a friend. They told me about a time they performed a dance on the square stage, and I found it fascinating to see a place I walk by every day in a new light, while also learning more about my friends through their stories.
This made us think about the unlimited number of untold stories associated with different locations all across the city. And that was how TorontoStory was born.
TorontoStory aims to unite the diverse voices of our city by sharing the unique stories of individuals. The main purpose of our company is to build a single inclusive community for Toronto. To achieve this, we engage Toronto through our implementation strategies, which is outlined in this diagram.
Next are the 3 general mediums we use to spread and publicize our stories. This includes online communication, in-person communication, and our originally designed apparel.
But what are our channels of content? We source our stories by scouting out partner storytellers to share their stories around a specific location. These stories help build an emotional connection and a sense of pride towards the city.
We share these stories through various platforms, including our website and several social media outlets. We then take these stories and incorporate them into our design. Ultimately, all of our channels go toward highlighting the lives of every community.
Our first edition t-shirts are a combination of 5 stories containing 5 separate areas. The locations of these personal stories hold experiences including a new business idea, gaining self-confidence, and the beginning of a lasting marriage.
Our second edition crew neck features a more inclusive design, showcasing over 30 popular and lesser-known locations. Customers are able to find value both materially and emotionally as they connect to the city, the brand, and the stories.
This is how TorontoStory works. It's all in our slogan. 6 million pages, 1 story. We are all a page in the city of Toronto, and we enable people to not only write their own page, but to flip through the pages of our city.
Our pre-order system is an effective way to determine the number of items to produce. Using this method, we have made over 100 pre-order sales. Since we use an online ordering platform, our payment is extremely convenient and can be done through our linked PayPal option.
Additionally, we've launched an Indiegogo campaign to gain more support financially and from the direct community. We've gathered 120 responses from our marketing surveys and have over 40 story contributions. Our customer satisfaction survey shows that 71% of people feel more connected to the community through our stories and apparel.
As of now, we've impacted over 3,500 people. This includes over 2,500 from events, 470 through social media, and 100 through sales. Our biggest impact comes from our Facebook page, with our largest organic reach being over 2,100 views and 900 post clicks.
Through our business, we've been able to build relationships with well-known individuals in diverse industries. This includes Degrassi star Sarah Waisglass, Professor Stoyanovich from the University of Toronto, and popular blogger Sasha May. Their support and acknowledgement has helped our company grow in terms of our reach.
Here's what a few of our customers, readers, and storytellers had to say about our company and impact.
Wearing these shirts makes me feel more connected to the city. In a way, the shirts make me feel closer to people that I've never met and make me want to visit parts of the city that I haven't seen yet.
I think Toronto Story provides a good way for people to understand perspectives, because knowing more about the people who make the community so great can definitely create an atmosphere that fosters that stronger sense of community.
Sharing stories allows us to build connections and find common ground with the people around us. I wanted people to feel excitement and nervousness that I felt on my first dates, which was the story that I shared through Toronto Story.
We have made a revenue of $690 from our first edition shirts, with a profit margin of 25%. For our second edition crew neck sales, we improved profit margins to 44%, with a revenue of $1,475. We now have a total revenue of over $2,000.
Community resources play a huge role in helping us achieve our mission. All resources are completely Toronto-based, starting with our youth artist, Sam Yang. He interprets and helps create our designs, and in doing so has been able to gain more recognition.
By purchasing all of our manufacturers are based in the GTA. By purchasing from local businesses, we are able to better support our city. We've attended several events in the Greater Toronto Area, which include the Markham Expo, Impulse Convention, and the Collage Networking event. Already, we've collected stories from the Thornhill, Markham, and Richmond Hill areas.
Also partnered with the City Youth Council of Toronto and our school's eco team. Our dedication towards the environment is shown through our volunteer and eco-friendly events such as the Willowdale Community Cleanup. This particular location holds a couple of our stories.
Through our expansion, we came across Sustainable Youth Canada, who share the same long-term goal of creating a better Toronto. This allowed us to form a partnership where we donate 20% of our net income to support their local environmental movements.
In order to reduce our environmental impact, we've established pickup locations across the city. Orders, surveys, and promotions are done using online social media, PayPal, Typeform, and word of mouth.
We've applied eco-friendly design principles into our product as well, and have chosen to eliminate any disposable packaging. We will be featuring an Eco Edition line made with water-based inks and sustainably grown pine. Our Eco Edition shirts will feature stories from our school's organization.
One of our main focuses is our social media reach through Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube in order to gain more awareness and to attract a larger audience. Recently, we conducted a giveaway where individuals could share a story for a chance to win one of our sweatshirts.
On our apparel, we attach QR code tags, which connect the customer directly to the story section on our website. This allows our customers to learn more about the stories that inspire the design. We are also being featured in Zero Words, a youth-run fashion magazine.
We value our customers' opinions and provide them with a link to our customer satisfaction survey. We use this feedback to continuously improve our business. We've changed our designs based on customer suggestions and created a more recognizable style for our second edition.
For our apparel, our main target audience are young adults within the ages of 14 to 24. This includes students in art high schools, with the market size expanding to over 5,000 students.
For our stories, our target market expands to older individuals as we believe that there is no age limit to sharing stories. Our largest fan base are between the ages of 18 to 24, making up 51% of the engagements.
We have identified the number of direct competitors in our space. Toronto Story is most often compared to Humans of New York, since we both aim at uniting people through stories. Unlike Humans of New York, we also share these stories tangibly through our clothing line.
Our stories are based around locations as well as people, allowing citizens to reflect on their surroundings. And though our purposes are aligned, Toronto Story acts on a local scale to bring about change.
Although apparel lines such as Peace Collective and 10 Fed boast images of the city as well, they generally focus on the city's skyline. And their clothing acts as a form of support for national issues, rather than a local movement. Toronto Story, on the other hand, creates designs based on personal connections.
Our stories are a main competitive advantage compared to other clothing lines. Our attire offers people a canvas in which they can share their stories, and in this way, our customer base is able to expand exponentially. Our company is made by the community for the community.
From Scarborough to downtown Toronto, our team brings together a wide variety of perspectives from all around the city. In addition, the small size of our team allows us to complete objectives in an efficient manner. This also enables each worker to be directly involved in the business process.
Furthermore, our team has deep artistic backgrounds, with skill sets ranging from video production to graphic design. Toronto Story's mission of creating a connection within such a diverse community is shown through our synergies as a diverse team. We've ensured that Toronto Story will be able to maintain its diverse company culture as we expand into the next school year. We will also conduct a summer program to help train and prepare all incoming talent. In addition, all of our profit from this year will be reinvested into next year's operations.
Our main long-term goal is to create a mobile app. This app will incorporate the stories that we've collected using a location tracking system. We also aim at partnering with the City of Toronto and place our QR code tags at the story locations.
Our next edition of Peril will have several drawings around the same stories in which customers can vote upon. We also aim to continue collecting stories from across the GTA. All these efforts will enable Toronto Story to not only grow as a brand, but become a channel of rediscovery and a sense of unification.
Our team worked to achieve a revenue of over $2,000 and an impact of over 3,500 people.
The time is now to reconnect with the city we all call home by writing the next page in our book.
So when you find yourself walking around Toronto, look again, because it's your story.
My story.
Our story.
And it's
Toronto Story.